This is not a speedy journey into London. All right, it's a distance of about 9 miles, all right, 15 kilometres, something like that. We'll be heading down that way and left, and then along the main A1 road into London, you probably used over the weekend, and then we'll be travelling through quite a lot of trafficy but mostly main roads. So we'll get to Kentish Town. It's extraordinary way. You've brought bikes from Hungary, from Romania, from the United States of America, 2 bikes from America. I think you had to ride to Montreal and put the bike on a plane. I don't know how you did that. I think you've come from Israel. Any other countries I've missed?
One bike.
One bike from Israel, and you'll be riding all the way to Israel. Quite unbelievable. We all wish you Godspeed. This is, of course, an important anniversary, which I know you have in mind. 100th anniversary since the Balfour Declaration. Now, Balfour was the Foreign Secretary to Britain. He was a number of things. As far as I'm aware, he wasn't a biker. But if he was, or he would have been here, I think he would have actually thought, this is just unbelievable. 100 years after I said that the British government viewed with favour the establishment of a Jewish national homeland, here we have people flocking to it, even on bikes, from across the world. And really bringing alive a biblical prophecy that actually we read on Shabbat, that people, all nations, would come to Israel, and you epitomise that. And here, therefore, I'm delighted to introduce His Excellency Mark Regev, the Ambassador of the State of Israel, who has come here so that he could see you off. Ambassador.
Well, first of all, good morning.
What is it? That's for you, Mark.
I
don't know, it's for you.
So, good morning, everybody. As an ambassador, you do a lot of boring things. But this morning, I'm very, very, very happy to do something that's the opposite of boring, and to be here at the start of your journey across Europe to the Mediterranean and then to Israel. It's very, very, very exciting. And I wish you all a good journey, a successful journey, and of course, a safe journey. I've also got to say a few words about our host this morning, the President of the Board of Deputies. Who would have thought that Jonathan Arkush is such a keen biker? You know, you're showing true Jewish leadership, Jonathan. And we're all proud of you. Now, you are going to Israel, and you're going to be there for the opening of the Maccabi Games. The Maccabi Games happened for the first time, if I'm not mistaken, in 1932.
Right.
Just think for a moment, what was the world like for Jewish people in 1932? And what a change we have today. And a people that was dispersed, persecuted, and in 1932, going in, unfortunately, to the very difficult years of the Shoah, of the Holocaust. Today, as an independent Israel, we are free, we are sovereignty, we are sovereign, we can defend ourselves. What a change. And in this bike ride from London across Europe to Israel, you are saying you are proud of that change.
Absolutely.
The Jewish people are free and independent, can defend themselves. You are celebrating that freedom. You are celebrating not only what is a victory for the Jewish people, the re-establishment of our sovereignty in our homeland, but you're also celebrating freedom. Because in that vast Middle East, what is it, 30 countries, from Morocco on the Atlantic shore through to Afghanistan, there's only one country which is a free country, only one country which is democratic, only one country with independent courts and with open and real elections, with a free press, with religious freedom for all.
Yes.
That's the state of Israel. And so in traveling the way you are on this boat ride, you are celebrating Israel, you're celebrating freedom, and I hope as well you have a good time and enjoy the ride. Success!
Mr. Ambassador, first of all, thank you very much for the great honor of being here with us. We are working almost 1.5 years on this project, and it's fantastic to have here Jewish and Christian bikers all riding for the State of Israel. And again, thank you very much for coming to see us. Mr. Jonathan. You are fantastic. And your face is now on the screen. I mean, you made our day. That is fantastic opening, taking us through this terrific traffic. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for hosting us here. Thank you very much for coming. I know that you returned from Israel a few hours ago, so I'm sure that you are tired, and I'm sure that this trip of 1 hour from there to here was enough for you for a week. Pastor Gary Bird, he organized the US team, and he brought the guys from the States together with the bikes in order to ride with us all the way from here to Jerusalem. I want to thank you very much for organizing the US team. I want to thank you, Joseph, for being my co-organizer and a great help. I want to thank Leonid Rosenthal, that is not here, is now in the embassy of Israel in Berlin, also starting the ride from there, and with the group of bikers that they will join us tomorrow at the border, Holland, Germany. So, Gary, please.
We'd just like to say thank you for allowing us to be here with you. In 2011, I shipped 30 motorcycles and took 74 people and toured Israel for 10 days, honoring the IDF soldiers, handing out over 2,000 bandanas that had the soldiers' prayer, Psalms 91, in English and in Hebrew. And when we were blessed to be there to give them, wasn't long until they were attacked. And we were receiving emails. We trust your prayers are still with us. We're holding on to our bandanas. So to be allowed to come and to do this ride all the way across Europe, we're from Texas. We're not used to all of this. We're used to wide open country. But what a beauty it has been. I'm thankful for our team from the United States. These men and women have come from Kentucky, Alan and Tracy. We have Rodney McCrae and Boyce McKinney from North Carolina, and Carolyn and I are from Texas, and I think that's all of us. So thank you a lot for allowing us. We really consider it as Christians an honor to ride with God's chosen people. So thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.